Philadelphia Men's Basketball League is a professional league for young professionals. The idea is that we really combined all the most fun aspects of fantasy sports with a league that you can actually play in. So it's like an NBA for guys like you and I.
It's pretty amazing. It's a great experience. You learn a lot about each other, and it actually forces you to gel together as a single unit.
It's interactive. I mean, the league model has been successful because they've taken social media and they've used that as the tool to drive, the energy.
With all that positivity in one area, you can't help but to find other interests, one of which is making a difference in the lives of other people.
The league, you just bump elbows with a lot of other people that might not come from the same place as you, but y'all had the same mindset, like want to do a lot of the same things, try to help other people to get to a better place in life.
Those in attendance at league games see the camaraderie within the league. One of those fans offered an opportunity to spread love to some kids who needed it the most. She surfaced when the commissioner of the league, Jake Kine, was approached by a family friend.
A friend of mine named Liz Soms approached me about maybe doing something with the league in Jamaica. Things kind of snowballed once people had the idea of not only getting to go to Jamaica, which was an easy sell, but getting to go there and to run a basketball camp.
Treasure Beach Jamaica sits on the southeastern coast of the Caribbean country, roughly 2 hours away south of Montego Bay. It's a 6-mile stretch of beautiful beaches and rural communities. Unlike Jamaica's popular destinations, Treasure Beach isn't a place competing for tourist dollars. Resorts and nightclubs aren't spread out over the area. But here's one thing this quaint beach does have in common with its other Caribbean areas. They look on the bright side in everything they do, especially when it comes to sports.
Treasure Beach, it sounds fantastic, but we are in rural, what's called St. Elizabeth. There's goats and donkeys walking in the street, and lo and behold, there's this Bread's sports park where predominantly they have soccer or cricket, and they now have basketball.
Treasure Beach itself is a small community, a pretty impoverished community. What we did there is try to bring a little bit of basketball down to a place which was primarily a soccer sport first area.
To say the PMBL brought a little bit of basketball would be an understatement. Nearly 24 coaches and players traveled on their own dime to Treasure Beach to conduct a week-long basketball camp. The mission was to teach kids the fundamentals of hoops.
Thank you for having us in your home.
We basically had to take it all the way back to the beginning, like basically teaching them the beginner's rules is what you would teach a kid first learning out how to play, because they didn't really know too much of anything.
They just love learning, love competing, love playing hard.
They also installed solar lights so kids can play basketball at night and built bleachers so family and friends can watch the games.
When we got off that plane, it wasn't the PMBL family and the Treasure Beach family. It was one community and the same. Everyone's on one team, and that was our motto when we were down there. One team, one dream.
Members of the PMBL also gave the kids sneakers and uniforms too. Some of the guys even gave them the shirts off their back and the sneakers on their feet.
I went down there with a whole luggage full of clothes, like basketball shoes, shorts, shirts, socks, and at the end of the trip, I came home with nothing. It was the greatest feeling in the world, just to kind of give back and do something that you love. It was fantastic.
We are a team built to win a championship, right?
It took the PMBL a week to complete the basketball camp. Some of the members stayed longer to make sure all the projects were complete and that everything was running smoothly.
All about you. Reds on three. 1, 2, 3. Red!
But while we were there, all that hard work, you could see it manifest itself in the kids, like every day from the beginning of the first day, see a kid who can barely dribble and can't make a basket to the end, staying afterwards and practicing their jump shot and asking for additional help and asking for additional moves, and those are the rewarding things.
The image that holds in my mind is just the love and the light that was reflected back to me in the eyes of the kids, in the eyes of even the older guys. It just gave me a new perspective of what a gift is.
This turned out to be more than just a basketball camp. Friendships were created and lives were changed.
Are we ready for a fun day? Yes! 2 claps.
Jake put together just a great experience and opportunity for a lot of coaches that love basketball, love the game, love playing the game and love coaching the game, to go to a beautiful place like Jamaica and teach them underprivileged youth.
It was life-changing for me, like, to see those kids and those people in that state and to still be happy and to still try to learn something new, to come here and to complain about something minor, to see people come from a much worse place than you, struggling a whole lot more than you, and then can smile at just learning a new game, you know what I mean? Like, it taught me a lot.
The biggest thing that I took from Jamaica was the spirit of the people. These are people that don't have shoes, don't have a bed to lay their head on at night, maybe sleeping on the beach, looking for their next meal however they can get it. And you would never know it by the way, you know, they walked and carry themselves throughout life. It was a labor of love.
We went down there with a purpose, you know, teach them the greatest sports game in the world, to show them basketball and how it, you know, brings teamwork together was, you know, really rewarding.